Valley Relic Seekers. Just having a little meet and greet tonight. Meet some new members, that kind of thing. I don't know how many people are going to be there. Probably not a lot. Like half a dozen. But getting excited. Going to go out and have some pizza. Meet some nice people. I'm bringing along some of my Riker mounts with some of my finds in them. Not all of them, of course, just a few. And my coin binder and my little LARPer treasure chest. So, it is time to get going. That barn was built 1900, by the way, above my little old house. Okay, off we go. Pizza awaits. Well, dinner's wrapping up. We had a great time. I got to see my friend Marcia, my buddy Dennis. There's Tracy over there, and Dennis's wife Sal. All detectorists. We had a real good time.
Yeah!
Tracy brought her finds. Cool stuff. Yeah, that's a real grenade. Look at all that stuff.
That's awesome.
Crazy. I brought a few of my finds too. Had a good time. We may have picked up a potential member. We had a couple people come over and express interest. So, there you go. Not bad. Go Relic Seekers.
Relic Seekers.
What's in your backyard?
What is in your backyard?
Hey guys, well, I'm back at my cousin Sheryl's house. Wasn't really planning to shoot video today, but I just had a really good find, so I thought maybe you'd like to check it out. That is a lovely Indian head penny. Got a lot of crud on it, so I'm going to have to toothpick it some. I'll do that later and clean it up. But as you can see, it is an 1898. Which means that is the first coin from the 1800s on this property. Good 6 inches down, 80-81 tone, pretty typical for an Indian. Yeah, the depth was the thing. Dave's over there trying out the AT Pro. He's already scored I don't know, 5 or 6 pennies. So hopefully he'll pull something cool out. Anyway, Indian head penny, can't beat that. It's history under our feet. What's in your backyard? Make sure you put it in your pocket. Don't just throw it back down on the ground. It'll turn up again.
Not too late for that.
Oh. Oh, come on. I can see it. It's right there.
Where?
Pick that thing up. It's right there.
Where?
Right there. Actually, you're looking right down at it. There you go. See those eyes? All of them? Sorry. Alright, so anyway, I'm just John with David here. Anyway, so I had an interesting signal here. It was an 85 at 6. So I started to think, hey, maybe it's a quarter. Then when I turned 90 degrees, it sounded like crapola. And there seems to be a lot of iron in the soil. So I was thinking, yeah, it's just going to be a nail. It's going to be a heavily corroded nail. So I was taking fistfuls of dirt. I dug the plug, was taking fistfuls of dirt out of the hole, scooped it right out, and all of a sudden, check that out. That's 1 dime, baby. Now, I don't know if it's a seeded or a barber, but we have had 2 barbers in this yard, so I'm going to guess that this is also a barber. We'll find out. We will definitely find out. There's the back. Looks nice. See if we can just pop this dirt off the front without rubbing it. It's a barber. A lovely Bobby. Sweet. Alright, well, we don't want to rub it, so this is a job for truck and squirt. Okay. That should reveal the date. Looks like I may have scratched it with a shovel. It is in 1916, which is, I believe, the very last year of the barber dime. And it is, it's an S. It's not a D or a P. This is a San Francisco mint, which means this is a little bit rarer. Too bad about that scratch. I must have dinged it. Check it out, bro. There you go. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, so there's a mint mark on the back that says it's from San Francisco. Little tiny S right at the bottom of the wreath. It's hard to see, but Yeah, big scratch on the front. I must have dinged it with the shovel. But in my defense, I thought it was a nail. So I wasn't being too careful. I was like, nah. I was like, nah, get it out of there, throw it over there, get it. Whoa, what's that? Ah! I believe I uttered an expletive, which will not be repeated, because this is a family show. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Sweet. Well, we scored. We're on the board. We got a coin from the 19th century. Got a little piece of silver. And every day you find silver is a good day. So today is a very good day. Let's get some more. One of the nicest things you can find when you're detecting on private property is something that actually connects to the current owner. You know, find an old bracelet or a ring or something that belonged to them or to their grandma or something. Something's got their name on it, you know, something that's got a personal attachment. You'd be surprised. This actually happens quite a bit. Have a look at this. So this is a little dog tag. And I don't know if you can see it there. There, you can just make it out. See that? It says Jessie. David just told me that his mom's dog, who passed away a long time ago, was named Jessie. So, pretty sure that this is a remnant of my cousin Sheryl's former pet. So we're going to return this to her, and hopefully she won't cry. But this will be a bit of a nice memory for her. We're trying to preserve her privacy a little bit. I'm not going to put her on camera. Okay, I'm not going to film you. I'm just filming me.
Okay. Where'd you get?
Do you remember Jessie?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's just.
It's got your old phone number on this side, and on the other side says Jessie. It's very, very faint, but you can definitely see it. See it there?
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
I have my little statue of Jessie right over here.
You have a statue of your dog?
Pomeranian.
Oh, you used to have a Pomeranian named Jessie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He found Jessie's name tag.
Really?
Yeah.
It was buried in your front yard. Wasn't that deep. Probably fell off her collar or something.
Oh,
Anyway, you should have that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, hon.
So much. Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
It happens sometimes. Well, okay, she didn't cry. That's a good thing. But she looks happy, so job well done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, she was real happy. Okay, buddy. Yeah, your mom was pretty happy. She was pretty happy with that. Yeah. Yeah, she was grinning from ear to ear. Man, that makes you feel good when you find something and you can actually give it back to the original owner. Here you go. All right. All right, well, I'm going to putter for a little bit longer. It's getting late, so just going to putter a little bit longer and then mosey on home. Or mosey on back to Mom's house. All right. Maybe one or two more targets, and then we'll get out of here. Well, about 7:30. Time for Jeopardy. Got to get home to be with Mom so we can watch Jeopardy together. But had a great day here at Cousin Cheryl's property. Got to hang out with my first cousin once removed, Dave. He's a good kid. And he really worked the yard really hard. He really wants to dig a silver dime or something like that. It just didn't happen. But he did dig that beautiful silver stylus back in episode 52. So, whew. Yeah, I'm still a little jealous. Just a little. I mean, I'm happy for him. I'm happy. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm happy. Come on. Anyway, we have some pretty good stuff. Here's what we got today. So we got some clad. We got a dime and 3 nickels and a bunch of pennies. This little part of a dog's runner, I suppose. Looks like it's broken and seems to be rotting away in the ground. So probably been there a little while. And we had this lovely 1916 S barber dime and the 1899 Indian head penny, which seriously needs some toothpicking. I'll do some work on that tonight. We'll get that cleaned up. Stand by for high-res. Well, you've already seen the high-res pictures. Anyway, so not a bad hunt, but my favorite hunt, my favorite find of the day would be Jessie's dog tag for my cousin. That's that really makes it worth it. When you find something personal like that and you can return it to someone. You know, she lost that dog 8 years ago, and I said to her, oh, you probably have a lot of things from the dog. She said, no, I don't have anything. So this was actually a little memento that she can put in a photo album, or, you know, she had that little statue she, you know, had picked up of her dog. She could put it on a little collar, hang it around the statue's neck, you know, something. Anyway, it's nice to be able to do that. That made my day. I think I like that even more than the silver dime and the 1898 penny. I'm still keeping those coins. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this hunt. I really enjoyed having you come along with me, and I hope you'll come back for the next one. If you enjoyed this, please, you know, like the video. That really helps me out, and subscribe if you haven't. And either way, I will see you on the next hunt. Well, I'm back at the 1900 property, my cousin Sheryl's home. Just puttering around. I mean, I've covered the yard pretty extensively now, but there's still targets coming up. So I figured I had a couple hours free, figured I'd come by and putter. Just uncovered a target. It's not valuable, but it's kind of cool looking. Yeah, have a look. Seems to be a little religious pendant. And, whoops, let me just shut this off. There we go. And it has the Lord's Prayer on it. Now that little heart is a separate piece, and it actually fell right out of the pendant. So basically it's got half of the prayer on this side, and then if you turn it over, it has the rest of the prayer on that side, and also the biblical reference to where it appears in, I don't know, it looks like Matthew. So, that's kind of cool. But little heart fell out again. Yep. So that was kind of shallow. It might actually belong to my cousin Sheryl. She may have lost it in the last 5 or 6 years. I'll take a picture of it and send it to her. And if she wants it back, of course, I'll give it to her. If she doesn't, I'll take it home. I'll clean it up, get a high-res photo of it, and just add it to my collection of medallions and medals. I have so many at this point. So anyway, kind of a cool find. Don't know if I'll find anything else. Like I said, I've hunted this area pretty good. But this yard continues to surprise, so hopefully we'll see something else. I guess that's it for now. Oops. Well, I've moved into the backyard. I was covering ground that I had already covered out there, and I was just picking up modern pennies. Nothing of interest after that pendant. So I moved into here. I did pick up a beautiful flat button in this yard a few hunts back. Haven't really seen anything old yet. Just puttering about. But I did just come across this little target. I don't think it's old, but it's kind of cool looking. Have a look. Looks like a winding key, maybe from a clock. That's kind of cool, huh? I don't think it's particularly old, but it is very nice. So, I'll take it. That's a cool find. Alright, gonna be here for a little while longer and keep puttering. Something will pop up. Something will pop up. I'm just gonna swing on a few more targets. I'm doing parts of the lawn that I've done several times before. I think at this point, I've done this property pretty good. It's been several visits, and finds are really starting to peter out, so maybe we'll give it a rest, try again after the winter. You know, the frost heaves and things like that will stir the soil and bring new targets up. But I did just get a fun little target. Not old, but it's cool. It's a little toy gun. Bang, bang. Obviously it's not a revolver, it's a toy pistol. But that's pretty cool. Might have been a cap gun, I don't know. Looks like it has a hammer on it, which I can't move. So maybe it was a little cap pistol. I don't know. Anyway, cool little find. ZEE Toys. Alright. Well, there you go. That's a little bit fun. But there you have it. Bang, bang. Anyway, we did have a couple of finds today, so let's do the wrap-up. Alright. We got a bunch of clad. A couple quarters, couple dimes, 3 nickels, and 16 pennies. Not one wheat penny in there. Can you believe that? So that's 50, 70, 85, 90, 95, $1, $1.01. And then we have this big hoop of some kind. This key, which may be a watch winding key, not sure what that was. One little airsoft pellet. And the small religious medallion with the prayer embossed on it. And the little heart that was glued to it, which fell out as soon as I started brushing it. I'll clean it up and glue it back in there. Also the toy cap gun. It turns out, showed that to my cousin David, and he was like, "Oh, this is my cap gun from when I was a kid." And I was like, "All right, why don't you take it?" So I give it to him. It's just fine. I don't need another cap gun. So anyway, yeah, that was it. I still had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I really enjoyed having you along with me. And if you enjoyed this, hey, please hit that like button and subscribe. And I will see you on the next hunt. Get it out of there, throw it over there. Get it out of there, throw it over there. Whoa, what's that? Ah!